So apparently, there is no heroes in Hollywood anymore. There is nobody that stands upon principle. Everyone caters to the Twitter mob, even The Rock. When I was a kid, I watched The Rock in WWE, or back then it was WWF. I watched him, I thought, what a big guy. He's worked so hard to get where he is. He's all muscle bound and things like that. You know, as a kid, you look up to those guys and you think, that's a hero. That is a guy that could probably take on anything. And then you look at him. Then you look at him now and you see a man that cannot even handle a few bad tweets. That's where you are now, Brock. That's literally where you are right now. The weak you're among the meekest of human beings. That's the way I look at it. And I'm not saying this for any rah rah Joe Rogan or any of those things. I just hate hypocrisy. I hate cowardice. I hate men that and women that get out there and they go out there and because of a little bit of pushback, they fold. That is what The Rock has done in this case. And it's sad. It really truly is sad. It's sad to see anybody do that. It's hard to look at them the same again when you know just how pathetic and weak they actually truly are. I'm saying that as a former fan. I'm not a fan anymore, Rock. Not a fan. Because I just don't, I'm tired of these kind of Hollywood actors, actresses, sports stars, all of these guys. I'm tired of them, showing principle only until, the Twitter mob goes after them. And then all of a sudden now, well, that principle goes out the window. They never had it at all. And that's the truth. Anyways, let's go ahead and let's read this article a little bit. Dwayne The Rock Johnson has silently and quite hypocritically deleted a transphobic tweet after initially supporting Joe Rogan amidst the ongoing Spotify controversy and later denouncing the podcast for his use of the N word in the past. In a tweet responding to writer and left wing activist Don Winslow, Johnson apologized for throwing his support behind Joe Rogan, claiming that he was not aware of the podcaster's use of the N word and the calling this particular realization a learning moment. I love that word, a learning moment. It means that I folded to the pressure and therefore to hold face, I'm going to call it a learning moment. It's a moment of cowardice, is what it is. Winslow original tweet read, "Dear The Rock, you're a hero to many people and using your platform to defend Joe Rogan, a guy that used and laughed about using the N-word dozens of times is a terrible use of your power. Have you actually listened to your man's many racist statements about black people?" asked the disgruntled writer as he concluded the tweet directed at Dwayne Johnson. "Thank you so much for this. I hear you as well as everyone here 100%. I was not aware of his N word use prior to my comment, but now I've been become educated to this complete narrative," Johnson explained, adding, "Learning moment for me. Mahalo, brother, and have a great and productive weekend." It says even here, Donald Trump Jr. was quick to call out the Hollywood star's hypocrisy, sharing a now deleted comment from 2011 wherein Johnson can be seen accusing a Twitter user uh, turning tranny tricks. That's the bad thing about Hollywood actors. Or just I won't even go so far as say Hollywood actors. It's almost everybody. It's like they completely and totally think that past tweets will not come back to hurt them. Oh, it will. It truly will. Um, says coming to the realization that the Jumanji, the next level star, had quietly deleted his tweet. Donald Trump Jr. doubled down, tweeting a screenshot of Johnson's now deleted tweet for everyone to see. "Wow, The Rock, you can't try to quietly delete transphobic attacks without giving a groveling apology and expect to ever work in Hollywood again," wrote Trump Jr., adding, Do Under Armour, Ford, Apple, Netflix, and the rest of the sponsors partners agree with this hateful rhetoric? I wonder if DC knew about that when they picked him for Black Adam. I just wonder. Johnson's now deleted tweet read, "Don't be angry, Miss Katie. It's not our fault you're turning tricks to put yourself through nursing school." Wow. 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 Goes on to say transgender Olympic gold medalist Caitlyn Jenner was also critical of Johnson, writing, the double standard is real. The Rock, I love you, but come on, dude. Let's be real. Cancel culture has got to go. Use your platform. Jenner then thanks Donald Trump Jr. for highlighting Johnson's now deleted comments. The world will be a lot better place when they realize that we're all hypocrites. In a way. At one time, and I love how they say, well, we grow, and that's what has caused this level of change. You see it with Drew Brees. I remember Drew Brees, made that little statement. Well, I've listened and I've grown. Um, Truth is they pander. They pander. They pander to the Twitter mob. They don't realize that their own BS is going to be called out, and that's where they get in trouble with it. But yeah, The Rock, I'm completely and totally disappointed in you in both ways. Cannot believe you can say this anti trans comment while also talking smack against Joe Rogan for using the N word. And plus, I want to state this one thing when it comes to the Joe Rogan's use of it. It wasn't. Granted, you can make the argument, and I'll understand it. I truly will. Where you say, well, that word's not acceptable in any case for anybody to say it. But I would always bring up the point of tell that to every rapper out there, and tell that to every white person that's ever sung a rap song. And then tell me how many people have actually said that. I forget who it was. That it was McCain's daughter that says, "Oh well, we don't say that word when we sing these rap lyrics." I call BS on that one. I really truly do. Um, that's one of the reasons why I personally never, and I'll admit, guess I'm just old fashioned on this. I never really liked a lot of rap music because I just felt like the way the exploit. I believe in that it is an exploitation of women by the way the things they say and the way they treat things. I have a daughter of my own. I wouldn't want her treated that way. I look at it from a father standpoint, and I guess that's my thing when it comes to rap. Now, as far as their use of that word, and the people who sing it, and of the record labels that allow it to be on the CDs and on the music and on YouTube, I think all of them need to be called out on that. I really, truly, actually do. If you're going to do this, like call out everybody, stop that. And I think YouTube and other places, or any place that music is allowed, I think is probably a hypocrite in that category too, especially if they're going after Joe Rogan. But anyways, guys, let me know what y'all think in the comment down below. Have you lost respect for Dwayne Johnson? Have you gained respect for Dwayne Johnson? Do you feel like he's lost his principles? I kind of feel like he does. Like I said, that's not me taking up for Joe Rogan. That is just me just straight up saying, hey, you know what? I just want somebody to speak their mind and not worry about what somebody else says. I'm tired of even somebody like The Rock bending to pressure. Sick of it. Sick of it. Anyways, guys, let me know what y'all think down below. As always, thanks for watching. And don't forget to catch us on YouTube, Rumble, and on Minds now. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Y'all take care.